So, hey, I think this is the sixth video in my self love journey, my therapy for myself, the therapy I'm doing. Um, Still peeling the onion. It's amazing how, when you're peeling that onion and you're going back and looking at all the things in your life, and I'm working on this forgiveness, forgiving people that bullied me, did bad things to me, forgiving myself for bad things I've done, looking at life and going, is that a good choice, bad choice? Trying to, not use those words, just saying it's a choice. And there were, whatever the effects were after it were, whatever they were, you come up with more stuff that you deal with, and more things that you think about, and more memories that maybe you had buried, and things you need to think about the way family has treated you, way you've treated family, way friends have treated you, way you've treated friends, and the forgiveness that needs to surround all that, and putting them in the past and moving on. And it's also opened up the door of the things that I do like about myself, and finding the love. I mean, I think I've always been a compassionate person. I think I've always been a loving person, and I find that simple and easy. I try to be a kind person. I mean, sure, I can come off those roads anytime and maybe not be a kind person, or not be a compassionate person, or not be a loving person, but I think that's the core of who I am, and I love those things about myself. So I'm finding the love. But when you're doing this therapy, or when I'm doing it, it opens up a lot of other stuff. And I feel like yesterday I had a couple of epiphanies. And one of them is, I mean, I read a lot of spiritual books. I've read them for 40 years, and Eckhart Tolle and Deepak Chopra and a lot of different people, and reading about religions and spiritual practices, and our connection with the universe, or God, or Allah, or whatever you want to, whatever word you choose. Semantics are interesting. And something it always said was, live in the present. And you think we think we do that, but we get stuck in the past, or at least I do. You worry about things that have happened years ago, you can't change, or those people are gone, or whatever. So that's why I'm sort of doing this forgiveness about people that are gone. And then I'm enough of a control freak to know that I try to control the future, and what's the things that are going to happen tomorrow, and the next day, and the next year, and things down the road, and letting that go, letting the past go, letting that go, and honest to God, living in the moment and being present. I listen to a lot of meditations too. I'm trying to meditate a lot. I've been doing that for several years. And sometimes YouTube throws up recommended videos of things you need to listen to. And I listen to several different people who guide meditations and guide yoga and things like that. And one came up yesterday from a lady I had never listened to before. And it sort of slapped me upside the head with another epiphany. And, I think most people try to meditate or pray, or, prayer is to ask the universe, meditate is to listen. And we all wonder and want guidance from our own inner guide, our own inner wisdom, our spirit guides, our angels, our loved ones on the other side. We want that help all the time. I know I look for it, and I'm pretty sure most others do too. And this video, this woman said, instead of always telling them to come to us, they're always there. They're always there on the other side, waiting to help us, wanting to help us, guiding us all the time. And we need to respect that. And we need to meditate and set a time and go to them. They're waiting for us to go to them, instead of us always going, oh, please come help me. I need your help. I need your guidance. I need to know what to go on. They're always there, and they're always doing it. They're not moving. We are. So we need to go to them. And boy, hearing that yesterday was another epiphany for me, and a moment of going, oh my God, I need the gratefulness and the reverence to know that my spirit guides and my angels and my relatives that have gone on, they're all over there. They're looking and they want to help and they're guiding. And God or Allah or the universe or whatever word you want, that's there. And instead of saying, come to me, I have to go to it, go to them. And boy, that was an epiphany moment for me. And then it also opened up the door of the epiphany of living in the present, living in the now, appreciating the now. I had lunch with two dear people yesterday, two dear friends. And for some reason, I mean, it was just a inexpensive Mexican place, but the food was wonderful. And there was a young baseball team there, and they were loud and noisy, but they were the cutest little people ever. And the laughter and the love, just living in that moment, living right in that moment, was just joyful. And finding that joy was just absolutely amazing and wonderful, and really helped me to know I need to live in the moment, deal with the past, quit trying to control the future, and live right now. And so all of this work I'm doing is really enlightening. I mean, it's not quick. It's going to take probably months and years to keep working through this self-therapy, this self-love, but I'm finding the love inside and finding the joy and enjoying the moment. And it's amazing.